Hello friends, I'm Dr. Sneha Nair and welcome to BioVerse. Friends, we were discussing chapter 2 of NCERT, that is human reproduction, and in this series we were discussing about male reproductive system. In last class we have discussed about testes, so today we are going to discuss about accessory ducts, accessory glands and external genitalia. So let's get started. As already discussed, that the male reproductive system can be divided into four main parts. That is one pair of testes, accessory ducts, accessory glands, and external genitalia. We have already discussed testes in our last lecture. Today we are going to talk about accessory ducts, accessory glands, and external genitalia. So let us first talk about accessory ducts. So what do you mean by accessory ducts? Helps in transfer of the sperms from the testes, from where the sperm is produced, from the testes to the urethra, are called as accessory ducts. So there are a number of accessory ducts present in male reproductive system that helps in transfer of these sperms. What are the different type of accessory ducts that are present in male reproductive system? Let's discuss that. So this is the diagram of a testes, and as you can see here, the testes, it is divided into number of testicular lobules with the help of the tunica albuginea, and inside each testicular lobule we have these seminiferous tubules, right? Now the seminiferous tubules, the seminiferous tubules, they open in this straight tube-like structures. These straight tube-like structures, these are called as tubuli recti. All right. So the seminiferous tubule, it opens into the tubuli recti. That means the sperm, they move from seminiferous tubule to the tubuli recti, which is nothing but straight tube-like structures. They are straight tube-like structures. Tube-like structures. Now from tubuli recti, there arises another type of ducts called as Rete testes. Can you see network of tubuli over here? So this network that you can see over here, this network of tubules, it is known as Rete testes. So the sperm from seminiferous tubule, the sperm move to tubuli recti, then they move to network of tubules called as Rete testes. From tubuli recti, the sperm will move to Rete testes. So what is Rete testes? They are nothing but network. They are network of tubules. All right. After Rete testes, we can see one more type of tubule here. You can see some straight tubes over here. These are called as vasa efferentia. So the sperm will first move from seminiferous tubule to the to this tubuli recti. This part is tubuli recti. I will make it with some other color. Let us take green color. So these are tubuli recti, and from tubuli recti, they open in this network of tubules called as Rete testes, and finally from Rete testes we have some straight tubules, 5 to 6 straight tubules called as vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia, or simply vasa efferens. Vasa efferens. Okay. Now, the sperm will move from seminiferous tubule to tubuli recti, then to the Rete testes, then to vasa efferens, and from vasa efferens, the sperm will move to a structure which is made up of compactly arranged tubules, and this structure is known as epididymis. So next is epididymis. What is epididymis? It is a structure that is made up of compactly arranged tubules. Okay. So this question have been asked in your CBSE and also in NEET exams, that what is the route followed by the sperm, the pathway or the path followed by the sperm. So the sperm, as we know, they are produced in the seminiferous tubule. So they move to the tubuli recti, then they move to the Rete testes, then vasa efferens, and then epididymis. In epididymis, the maturation of the sperm takes place. The sperms get matured in the epididymis. The lining of epididymis, it consists of pseudo-stratified epithelium that release some nutritive substance. The sperm, they absorb the substance and they become mature. So, epididymis plays very important role here, that it helps in maturation of sperm. Also, it temporarily stores the sperm till the time they are not ejaculated out of the body. Temporarily stores the sperm. Now, this epididymis, it consists of three main parts. So, epididymis, it is divided into three parts. The upper part is known as caput. The middle part is the corpus, and the last part is the cauda. So epididymis can be divided into three parts: caput, corpus, and cauda. In caput part, the maturation of sperm takes place. In corpus and in cauda part, the sperms are temporarily stored till the time they are ejaculated. I hope this much is clear to you. Now, after epididymis, the lower part of the epididymis, that is from cauda, arises another duct called as vasa deferens. So vasa deferens, it first moves downwards in the scrotum, then it moves upward in the inguinal canal, and then it takes a loop over the ureters. This is vasa deferens. So vasa deferens, it move upwards. It moves upwards and then it loop over the ureters, and then it combines with a accessory duct called as seminal vesicle. For your better understanding, let's make a diagram over here. So this is testes, epididymis. From the epididymis, the lower part, arises the vasa deferens. It moves upwards. It takes a loop over the ureters. Okay. And then it combines with a duct called as seminal vesicle. So these are the ureters. This is the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder. So the urinary bladder is a seminal vesicle. Now this seminal vesicle, the duct of seminal vesicle and the vasa deferens, they join together and they form another duct called as ejaculatory duct. So the one that you can see here in black color, it is the vasa deferens. This red color is the seminal vesicle. And the vasa deferens and seminal vesicle, they join together to form ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct. Difference. It will take the sperm, it will transfer the sperm uh, from the testes to this point. From the seminal vesicle, the seminal fluid will be released. Both sperm and seminal fluid will mix together and it will form ejaculate. That will be ejaculated out of the body. And through this ejaculation, sperm will pass to the female system. Okay, so this is the ejaculatory duct. Now the ejaculatory duct, it will move through the another gland over here called as prostate gland. This is the prostate gland. It's a triangular shaped gland. And so this is the ejaculatory duct that passes through the prostate gland. This ejaculatory duct, it passes through the gland called as the triangular shaped gland called as prostate gland. So now this duct is known as urethra. The ejaculatory duct, it leads to the urethra, and the urethra, it passes through the prostate gland. Okay, so that part of the urethra that is passing through the prostate gland, it is called as prostatic urethra. It's called as prostatic urethra. Then there is a small part of the urethra which is not covered by any structure. It is called as membranous urethra. And then this part of the urethra that passes through the penis, it is called as this part of the urethra this part of urethra that passes through the penis, it is called as penial urethra. And then finally, urethra opens outside through an opening called as urethral meatus. Okay, so the sperm will move from seminiferous tubule here to the Rete testes over here, then tubuli recti over here, and then it will move to the epididymis, and from where in the upper part of the epididymis, the sperm will undergo maturation. In lower part, it will be in the cauda part, it will be temporally stored. Then the sperm will move from from vasa deferens. It will fuse with the seminal vesicle and it will form ejaculatory duct, and it will lead to urethra. The urethra is a thin tube-like structure that passes through the prostate gland. This part of the urethra that passes through this triangular shaped prostate gland is called as prostatic urethra. Then the urethra passes through the small part of the urethra that is not covered by any other structure called as membranous urethra. And then there is this penial urethra that passes through the penis, and finally it opens outside through the urethral meatus. So friends, the urethra that we have just talked about, it is part of both urinary as well as the reproductive system. So it's a part of urinogenital system. It carries both the urine as well it is also carries the sperm during ejaculation. Is that clear? Now, let us talk about the accessory glands. So there are three accessory glands in male, that is seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and Cowper's gland, also called as bulbourethral gland. The seminal vesicle, it forms the main composition of the semen. So the seminal vesicles, it consists of fructose, it consists of prostaglandins, and various enzymes. What is the role of fructose over here? Fructose, as we know, fructose is a kind of sugar. It provides energy for the sperm to move. So it provides energy to the sperm. Now, what is the function of prostaglandins? Prostaglandins, uh, they are responsible for very mild contraction in the uterus and fallopian tube. Now, these contractions, it helps in movement of the sperm towards the fallopian tube, where the fertilization between the male gamete, that is sperm and ova, will take place. So the prostaglandins, they cause mild contraction in the uterus and fallopian tube, which helps in movement of the sperm. All right. Now let's move to the next gland, that is prostate gland. So prostate gland is this gland, the triangular in shape, and it releases an alkaline secretion. What is the role of this alkaline secretion? See, alkaline secretion, it neutralizes the acidity that is present inside the uterus, the acidic nature inside the uterus. So it neutralizes that. Also, the prostate gland, it helps in mobility of sperm. And the last one is Cowper's gland or bulbourethral gland. So Cowper's gland or bulbourethral gland are present here. This is Cowper's gland. What is the role of Cowper's gland or bulbourethral gland? See, it acts as a lubricant. The secretion, it acts as a lubricant. It lubricates the reproductive tract. Plus, it also helps in neutralizing the acidity present inside the female reproductive tract. Neutralizes the acidity or acidic nature of the female reproductive tract. So these are various accessory glands that are present in the male. Let's quickly discuss about the external genitalia. So the external genitalia consist of the penis and the scrotum. So male external genitalia consist of penis and scrotum. The penis is the copulatory organ. It is the copulatory organ. That means it helps in copulation. That means it is the organ which is inserted inside the female reproductive tract, and during the ejaculation, when the semen is released from the penis, the sperm enters the female body. Now, what is a semen? Semen is the fluid which consists of sperm plus all the secretion of accessory duct, that is seminal vesicle, uh, together form the semen. So semen is the fluid that act as a medium for transportation of the sperm. It acts as a medium for transportation of the sperm. For transportation of sperm to the female body. So friends, this is all about male reproductive system. Let us quickly see what kind of questions have been asked from this topic. So number one, name the accessory ducts of the male reproductive system. So now I hope you know the answer. The accessory ducts that we have are tubular recti, Rete testes, then vasa efferentia, then epididymis, vasa deferens, ejaculatory duct, and urethra. Which part of the male reproductive system receives sperm from the vasa efferentia? So, the Rete testes, it transfer sperms to the vasa efferentia, and from vasa efferentia, the sperm move to the epididymis. Next question: name the gland whose secretion helps in lubrication of the penis. So, the lubrication, as discussed, the bulbourethral gland helps in the lubrication of the penis. Which accessory gland contributes to maximum volume of the semen? I know. I hope you know the answer. It is seminal vesicle. And the last one is describe the role of accessory gland in human male reproductive system. So, what is the role of accessory gland? They helps in providing a medium for the transport of the sperm. They also help in neutralizing the acidic nature that is present inside the female reproductive tract. As discussed, that fructose that is present in the seminal vesicle, it provides energy to the sperm, and it also helps in transportation. As prostaglandins present in seminal vesicles, it causes contraction in the female reproductive tract, the uterus and fallopian tube, which helps in transfer of the sperms. So friends, this is all about male reproductive system. I hope you like this video, and we will meet in next lecture with the next topic. Till then, take care, bye bye, and stay tuned.